Hello, this is a flip through of The Tiny Fairies of the Flower Meadow by Forest Diver. It is part of the Serene Little Village series and is a Julia Rivers book. There are 4 books in this series. They are not numbered. Oh, I'm sorry, there's 5 books in the series. I have 4. So this is an Amazon printed book. The paper is, I'm finding it not as thin as normal Amazon paper is. Yeah, it's decent enough for Amazon printed paper, I'll say that much. Again, Amazon books are not perforated. These pages are white and the ink is black. And, oh, I was just going to say all these pages were landscape, but they're not. There's a mixture of landscape and portrait. The pages are printed on one side, with the back being black, so that the bleed through of alcohol markers and water products doesn't show up on that page when we're looking at it. Looks like all the images in this book have frames. I prefer to have frames around my pictures, especially when it's this kind of scenic page. Otherwise you end up having your gardens and your flowers or what have you going up into the spine and being cut off. So it's nice to see frames around these. So each of these pictures depicts a little fairy in her village, both indoors and outdoors, gathered with other fairies or with animal friends. There's lots of flowers and gardens to paint in the to color in this book, and we also get a variety of different fairy houses. This one's different with the bold outline on it. Most of the pictures in this book are a bit sketchy, a little bit more so than in any of the other Serene Village books. I'll just turn the pages now and say something if I notice something to say. Lots of detail. Some of them are quite intricate. And I notice we've had a few boy fairies in here too. Not a lot, but a few. That's always nice. And then at the end of the book we have a small catalog of other books published by Julia Rivers. And the last page shows a couple of their picture books. And that's the end of the Tiny Fairies of the Flower Meadow.